Got a couple things to do to the truck today. Got to put tires on it. I've done put the belts and everything on it. Got to get it up front. Start working on the box. A couple other things. And we got a little bit of time left before we got to start back up racing this thing. So we're gonna get to it. Yeah, I've got quite a bit to do today. I've got to fix the cowling for the radiator. Kind of got it smashed up on the bumper. It curled up down there, so I got to pull the grill off and refix that. Same thing, straighten the grill out. Went ahead and got my belts all back on. I just got to clean that one pulley up a bit, but all them belts are all nice and tight. Carburetor's back on. See it underneath the hat there. So there's that. Got to fix the hood. I've got to wire back in the alternator. Got to put a ground for it. I've got to put the new ignition box in. Got to put tires on so we can move it up front. And just go through a couple things. Weld the bracket on for the exhaust. But we'll go through all that. I'll show you all that process. Alright, y'all. We got her on the ground. All the tires aired up on it. All the tires put on. See, it's just dirty, dirt everywhere. So it's dirty, definitely dirty, but we got her on the ground. I just gotta wait a little bit and we'll start working on it. That's what I was talking about with the exhaust. She's come back a little bit and she's missing a bracket, so we're gonna address that today and then address all this dirt and get rid of that old MSD box out of there, that blaster kit, and put the new kit in there. Go from there. Alright, so we got the truck up front now. I'm going to go ahead and install our box. Now, the wiring diagram looks pretty dang simple. So, we got switch 12 volt, which is going to be our ignition switch. For the box, we'll supply power, and then we shut it off, it'll kill power to the box. Violet and green is going to be our magnetic trigger. Coil black, coil orange is going to be for your coil. Positive ground, and then we have our heavy battery cables, which is basic battery power and then ground. So it's fairly simple. So what I'm going to do now is just mock the box up, and then we'll go ahead and start putting the harness in the car. And we have to pull the old box out of the car, the truck now. Alright, we got the box mocked in there temporary right now. Got the battery charging. This was a little low. There's the plate, the 606701 kit. Whoop. And the harness, we're going to clean that up afterwards and remount the plate and all that. We've got it mocked in there. We'll start it up, see if she works, and tie up all the wiring underneath the truck. Alright, y'all, we're gonna end it. Got the belts on. Still have a little mist to it on the it's carburation, not electronics or anything like that. So went ahead, wired in the alternator, regulator for the alternator and all that. So that's in and charging. Everything's wired up. Everything works good. So that is the ignition through the window on the truck. All nice for tech. They can see all the wires. I am going to add grommets and stuff like that to hold it in place, and I still have to mount down the box. But the nice thing is for me to pull the box now, all you do is undo the connectors and I can pull the whole box out. And literally the whole install probably took about an hour, ripping out all the old stuff and putting the new stuff in. The harness made it so much easier using that. The plug and play literally, so it made it real nice and quick to do that. But the box is good. I'm happy with it. The limiter on the box is insane compared to the MSD. Oh, did I lose tack again? Hold on. My only issue was the tack. I forgot to. Okay, no. It just defaults back to 9. Okay, 9,000. But got all the. Let me stop being paranoid with the switch here. Got all my lights working for the oil pressure. The only thing I don't have working is the coolant water temp. The sensor in the intake went bad, so I'll have to order another one of those. Starts up and runs nice and easy. So other than that though, nice, quick, easy install. Very happy with it. Mounted a carburetor on there. The only thing left on this truck to do is clean the windshield, of course, clean the whole truck actually. I've got to fix the hood. A couple cracks in that, the fiberglass. I was messing with the brake bias a little bit. I got to put a couple more sponsor decals on. The rear spoiler here, I have to add some braces. Cross braces for the wing, spoiler, bumper cover. I'm debating about replacing that. I know it's going to get torn up again. Got to get a new rim for it. But other than that though, that's pretty much it. Oh, and let me show you the safety valve I put in. I don't know if we can see it through the fender. I think we can. I put it in a nice spot so Tech can see it. Where's it at? I don't know if you can see it right there. That gold thing. There's a fuel filter, which I'm going to have to replace. And there's the gold safety valve, the Orberg safety valve. So if the truck comes apart or gets hit, it closes the valve down, limits the amount of fuel that's escaping the fuel cell. Fuel cell, you see all the old rubber from practice. Again, truck's just dirty. But I haven't really done a video on this whole truck. I probably should, and there'll probably be a video in the future about the whole truck. A couple things about it. Just 603 crate, V8, which is basically a small block Chevrolet ZZ4. It's got a Richardson seat in it. Seat needs some work. The padding, which I'm gonna get that fixed. It's got transmission coolers on it. TH350 transmission. Little easy KRC selector down there. The truck has a full fire suppression system. I'm not talking about just that one. That one is for me. That is the pull cord for the system back here. I don't know if I can see it on. Okay, there it is, down here. That's the suppression system for the driver, and then there's another one back here, over by the fuel cell. Maybe I'll be able to see it. Where is it at? There it is. And then that's the cell, automatic. That one's an automatic extinguisher. It's got a little bulb in it. Once the bulb pops, that extinguisher goes off. So I've got my mechanical Halon one. I've got a regular extinguisher in the back, and I've got a standard ABC on the side of me. And then as far as safety, that's it. Just fire extinguishers, full containment seat, padding. I've got to add more padding to it. You know, some of this is starting to come off. I guess it sits outside pretty much. So, but like, I know the fenders and stuff need work, you know. But again, eventually they're gonna get ripped off. So I got my body guy. He's gonna be coming over, and he's gonna be putting brake ducking in to keep the brakes cool. But we'll show that when the time comes. Other than that though, guys, that is my installation of the 6701 Fast E6 Circle Track ignition system. Very easy. Would recommend it to anyone, even for the street car or drag car. It's got a lot more options to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a good one. Bye.